What's up, you movie collecting monsters, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, and today we're going to do an awesome movie haul with a lot of movies I've never really heard of in my life. These are pretty much all blind buys of movies that just kind of crept up out of nowhere. They were all on the Code Red Dark Force kind of label. I don't know what their status is, but I picked them up for like $4 each, and a lot of them are exploitation, films like that, of that ilk, like biker movies, and I think there's horror ones in there, and there's just a whole bunch of different genres. And like I said, these are movies I've never ever heard of in my life, so that's kind of a rare thing to find so many movies like that. But yeah, there was some random sale. I don't even know where it was, the MVD or maybe somewhere else. But I jumped on it and just bought them. I didn't even know if it was a scam because of the price, but they did show up in record time, and they're here for me to show off right now. So let's jump right in and show off these odd flicks. But first is going to be, it looks like a underwater shark horror movie, but I don't know if it's just that or a thriller or what. But the movie is Evil in the Deep. No clue about this movie. But I watched the trailer and it seemed cheesy and low budget and kind of exploitive, so I said, hey, why the heck not? But it looks pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I think it also goes by the name The Treasure of Jamaica Reef. That's the inside. I know the shark's not going to look as cool as that in this movie, but I'm not really expecting that. I'm expecting low-budget cheese with some low-grade acting, oddball characters, and hopefully some kind of interesting elements in there. But yeah, Evil in the Deep, no clue, man. You tell me if you've seen this one, but had to pick it up. But let's move it on to another one that I'm not sure if I have in the collection or not, but I had to jump on it because of the price. I didn't get a chance to double-check behind me, so I'll have to do that. And one of these days, I'll have to actually make a spreadsheet with all of my movies on it, so I stopped buying doubles. But my memory's been pretty good. I very rarely buy something I don't buy something that I already have. And I don't know if this is the case or not, but I know my friend owns it. I think we might have tried to watch it once, but I can't remember on that part if I've seen this one. But it's called Primal Scream. It's a sci-fi movie. Looks like it's a ripoff of Alien, those kind of films. And I don't know really much else about it. I want to say I remember the cover for sure, and I think I've seen it, but not enough for me to tell you a damn thing about this movie, which is unfortunate. But hey, it'll be nice to kind of rediscover it if I have in fact seen it on a Monday movie night viewing with the guys. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it looks low budget, cheesy sci-fi fun. I think it's out of the, what year is this bad boy? 80s maybe? Usually they have these kind of on here, but 1981 for the promo reel. Yeah. I don't know. Primal Scream. It might be another movie that I get mixed up with, but who knows? Who the hell knows? But I had to grab it up for the price. But this next one, I don't even know how to describe this movie. It looks, I would say it's like a documentary style idea about following housewives, promiscuous housewives, but it's not a spicy flick that I'm aware of. It just looks like a really offbeat and eccentric, I want to say 70s movie, but I don't even know what year this one is. It's called Moonlighting Wives. And I watched the trailer and I'm like, you know what? I could get caught up on this. It just looks very, very strange. A very strange kind of movie set in its era and kind of set within these group of housewives that just do random things. It seemed interesting to me. I don't know why. There was something in the way it was filmed. It was just very low budget. It reminded me a lot of kind of George Romero's, the hell's that one? What is it called? Can't think of the name of it. The one where the woman, it's a housewife, she's dabbling in witchcraft and things like that. Season of the Witch. I know there's another name for it too. But Season of the Witch, it reminded me of that kind of, how these bored housewives are kind of preoccupying themselves with different escapades, I guess you could call them. But yeah, it looked interesting to me, and it was shot in that same almost Pittsburgh style, I would call it, like George Romero. But I was intrigued, and when I'm intrigued, I'd like to check it out, but for $4 I can't say no, so yeah, I had to pick it up. But Moonlighting Wives, don't really know anything about it. I don't even know what genre this one would even tackle. It's got a lot of exploitive elements to it, but no clue at all. But yeah, interesting to say the least. I'm very intrigued. Well, next up is, this one just looks like fun because the main hero of the film is usually the guy who plays the bad guy in films. He's got a jaw that you could see it and then close your eyes and you could still see this damn jawline. This guy is something else. The movie is called The Big Sweat. And the jawline I'm talking about is this guy right here, Robert Z'Dar. We might know him from a lot of 80s action films and things like that, but he always plays a bad guy. He's in Maniac Cop, plays the main Maniac Cop. He's also in the Stallone flick, Tango and Cash, I believe. He's in a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, I wanted to check this one out because I saw the trailer and then I saw that he was like the lead hero. And I was like, sign me up. I got to see this guy playing a good guy. But he's not even really a good guy. He's almost like a dickhead from the trailer that I saw. He's just being a jerk to people and kicking ass. I was interested from the start. So The Big Sweat, never heard of it. I've never heard of any of these films, really. And it's interesting that these kind of come to light and you're just like, well, I guess I'll give it a go. I never knew you existed, but let's check it out. But yeah, an 80s action flick with Robert Z'Dar. Color me intrigued, and I'm going to have a whole night of these weird-ass movies to check them out. But yeah, let's move it on to another one. This is a double feature. I've gotten a lot of double features from Dark Horse before, or Dark Force. Why did I say Dark Horse? Dark Force before. They have a lot of different martial arts double features, action double features, exploitation films, biker films. This one looks like a Smokey and the Bandit exploitive film. And I don't know what Alien Thunder is. It looks like a Western, but why would you call a Western Alien Thunder with Donald Sutherland in it? This is insanity. The two movies are Alien Thunder and Smokey and, what is it? Smokey and the Judge. So I didn't even watch a trailer on any of these ones, just for the fact that it's a double feature from Dark Force. And I've loved what they did before with all their other double features. And the odd fact of calling a Western Alien Thunder, and I didn't even know there was even Smokey and the Bandit style, like rip-off films out there. It's just, my mind's boggled from the whole prospect of this double feature. So I picked it up totally blind without seeing a trailer at all. I'm just kind of really interested to see what the heck this is all about. But I love these double features that they put out from Dark Force. They really have the flavor of the drive-in theater and things like that. So you can't really go wrong with them. And for the price, for sure. I've bought some of the double features for, like up to $12, almost to $20 on some that were kind of rare. But yeah. The most obscure film in the series is the Western Alien Thunder. That I gotta see this movie. It's so odd, the whole idea. But yep, I don't know. It's a lot of shrugging in this video because I have no clue about any of these ones, especially this one. But it looks like it's just a regular run-of-the-mill biker flick with chicks in it. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy, and I believe I did see the trailer of this, and it had a lot of spice and flavor to it. So I said, hey, I need a little spice and flavor to my life. It is The Young Cycle Girls. And look at that cover. But yeah, looks like it's just a bunch of badass chicks on bikes, causing trouble, and running from the cops. It says, ravaged, robbed, and busted from county to county. I don't even know what to expect from this one. But it looks like a hell of a lot of fun from the trailer that I saw, and pretty much made me jump on it right away. Yeah, The Young Cycle Girls. If any of you have seen any of these movies, please let me know, because I would really like to hear your thoughts on it, because these have all flown under my radar. I have not heard of any of these things, especially this next one. Ride the Hot Wind, another biker flick. And this one, It looks along the same lines of the last one, the Young Cycle Girls, except it's, I mean, I guess it's a guy gang, but I think there's a bunch of chicks in this one too. I have no idea about any of these movies, but this one looks totally fun. I don't even know. I think I might have skipped the trailer on this one and just bought it because it looked interesting. But, yeah, they have alternate cover art inside. It's pretty neat. But, yeah, I got nothing to say about this other than I'm interested to check it out. I don't even recognize any of the names in it. Yeah, ride the hot wind, baby. Someday I will. I'll check it out. But this one, I've heard the title of this one, but I never actually knew what the hell it was even about. It's called If He Hollers, Let Him Go, and it looks like it's a blaxploitation flick with the main lead just trying to overcome the odds against Whitey and stuff like that. But it looked really awesome from the trailer. I was like, oh, I'm intrigued as hell. I think the main guy was somebody I recognized from something. I can't remember what it was. From John Carpenter's They Live. What the hell? What role was he in? I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember this guy. I don't remember in They Live. I'm trying to think. He might have been one of the resistance fighters. I'm trying to rack my brain from it. But yeah, it's got the guy from They Live, Raymond St. Jacques, and Kevin McCarthy's in this one from Invasion of the Body Snatchers, so that's kind of cool. I think he plays the oppressive white guy. But, yeah, it looks like a really actually intriguing movie, and I try to collect as many blaxploitation flicks as I can. I know they just came out with a box set of them that I've already owned all the movies, so I didn't pick that one up. But, yeah, this one's a nice little one that I've heard of, but I never really put two and two together or what it was even about. But after watching the trailer, I definitely was intrigued, and then I jumped on buying it because of the price alone. But, yeah, pretty cool stuff. If he hollers, let him go. Just let him go, man. And I think we have one more. And this one, I've heard of it. I never really jumped on it in any sales. I know Kino Lorber had it on one of their sales, I believe. But it is Revenge of the Bushidto Blade. And yeah, it looks like it's just an 80s kind of action ninja flick. And I love those ninja flicks. I grew up in the 80s, love ninja stuff. And I've never seen this one before, though. And it's got Tony Curtis in it, I believe. Yeah, he's probably playing a bad guy. I'm not sure. But Leo Fong. And I've heard of that name before. I want to say he's the guy in Revenge of Ninja. But, yeah, I'm interested in checking this one out because it's got that cool late 70s vibe, but it's made in the 80s, I want to say. But, yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I'm definitely wanting to check this one out for a while now, but just kind of forgot about it. But now that I have it, I can check it out whenever I like. But Revenge of the Bushidto Blade. And that's pretty much it for this kind of random stack of movies I've never ever heard of. There's a lot of stuff in there that I have no idea what to expect from them. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't. I have an idea, but I actually don't because, yeah, they just kind of came out of nowhere for me. But let me know if you've seen any of them, which one I should probably watch first, and any other recommendations you guys have. I love hearing from it. But I will see you guys at the next Lucid Nightmare. So take care and stay out of trouble, and I'll see you later. See ya!